It's been over a year since I uploaded. Hey, so I know I'm a year late on this. I'm a few days late. This was supposed to be uploaded on 2019, but now it's 2020. So, yeah. But even still, I still want to list my top 5 games that I played in 2019. This is a yearly show that I do now, so I'm gonna continue this, even though it's already late. But I'm gonna give it to you. So, let's rock. I had mixed feelings with Code Vein, but in the beginning, Code Vein was a game that was kind of easy, a little bit slow, a little bit boring. But as I kept playing Code Vein, as I kept living on my character, as I kept customizing my character, as I kept unlocking gifts, etc., and the game got fun. The game got really fun. The customization in that game, the way you could create your character is fucking amazing. I love customization in video games, especially when they give you a lot of options, and Code Vein does give you a lot of options. So it's the same team from God Eater, and it was a really big surprise when I saw this customization, because God Eater, respectively, its customization is pretty, normal, pretty decent, nothing too extreme. You could still customize its looks, its hair color, etc., and its clothes during the game and its weapons. But in this one, the way you customize your character, they put a lot of time in customizing your character. So it really hit me by surprise when I knew this was from the God Eater team. I wish these customization options were in God Eater 3. I think it would have made it a whole lot more better. Hopefully in future installments of their games, they have this customization setup, this loadout, or something they extended more. I really did like it. I was able to create a character from one of my favorite mangas, D. Greyman, the character Alan Walker. So I was able to actually, make him almost similar. The customization is very deep, and I'm very surprised about it, and I actually kind of like that a lot. As for the gameplay, it is very Souls-like, so it is nothing new. Very Souls-like. Everything about it is fucking Souls-like. Except just mainly like the gameplay. As for the mechanics for the gameplay, it is, it has its own style. But you have our special abilities called gifts. You could customize the gifts. You could, after you upgrade this gift, you could put it in a different type of blood code, which the blood code is your type of class. Of course, you could choose different weapons. So the weapon variety kind of sucks. I wish there was more types of weapons, etc. But overall, with the weapons we still got, it was still fun. The gifts, after you unlock certain gifts, the game does get really fun. But the thing is that the game is very easy. It is not hard, and that's one thing. What's really disappointing about this game, I wish it was difficult. I wish it was challenging. But overall, the story is, very good. The visuals look amazing. I loved it. The soundtrack is very God Eater, but in its own way, it has Code Vein. Its soundtrack, it has its own taste. You could kind of tell it's different part from God Eater and Code Vein. There's a difference in the soundtrack. It's a good soundtrack. Loved it. Wish it was a little bit more difficult, but hey, still a good game of this year. I mean, last year. I gotta say that. Fuck. Sekiro Das Taisaura. Sekiro's Die Twice is another a game from Software. Another Souls-like, Brian. Another Souls-like. I could argue that this is not a Souls-like game. It does have Souls-like mechanics, but it's not Souls. That's not a Souls game. You gotta play with your character with the same weapon and that character throughout the entire game. But you do earn your new Shibone arts, which is like special attacks, and you do get some certain Shibone arts upgrades, but you don't really, it's not a full-on RPG. There's still upgrades, but not RPG upgrades. Like you upgrade your strength, dexterity, health, etc., stuff like that. The game is fun. The game is actually fun. I think what makes it a lot more fun is its difficulty. I know people said Sekiro is very hard. I wish there was an easy mode, and the game is challenging. It is hard, but I think that's what makes it fun, in my opinion. It's really fun. It's not fun when you get mad. It's really fun when you're fighting bosses that you can defeat. You gotta keep playing until you figure it out, and once you figure it out, once you actually beat the boss, you feel victorious, you feel powerful, you feel motivated to continue on, and it's fun. I like it. As for the visuals, for me, since I played Neo already, the Japanese aesthetics of it, I do like Japanese aesthetics It could be because I'm a weeb. I do like that type of style, but since I already played Neo 2, I already seen that style, so that style for me wasn't really new. The visuals was surprised, but not saying that the game did not look good. The game looked amazing, looked beautiful. Sekiro did get Game of the Year, but I don't really agree Sekiro to get Game of the Year. I honestly don't. There's some stuff about that game, like it's a little bit wonky and stuff, visuals is not something new. Soundtrack is pretty pretty decent, but I honestly don't think that it should have got a Game of the Year. That's just me. Thinking about it, all the games that I played, all the games that came out last year, I honestly don't think that it should be Game of the Year. That's just me. Still a great game. Still a great game though. Death Stranding is such a unique game. At the same time, so fucking weird. Pretty much all of you guys know what this game is. It's a walking simulator. You play as Sam Bridges, and you're basically living in this apocalypse that got taken over by these mysterious entities that caused another explosion that almost extinct humanity. And here this time, when it rains, when the water gets on you, you get old. But then there's this futuristic tools in this world. Everyone has these weird names, but at the same time sound fucking cool. You don't know if you should take serious. It's a weird game, and I like it. Fuck. In the beginning, Death Stranding sucks. I'm gonna straight up say it. The visuals look great, music is great, but oh my god, the game, oh fuck. In the beginning of the game fucking sucks. I hate the beginning of the game. The first 2 episodes suck. First 2 chapters, whatever, they fucking suck. I don't like it. It sucks. But after episode 3, that's when the game starts gaining fun. So the main character, the whole plot of it, without spoiling too much, America has fallen and they're trying to rebuild America through this network, connecting all the people to bring America back together, make America great again. I'm sorry, I had to say it. And when you connect to this network, you connect to people's other worlds. You get people help you in your world to travel much faster, to get to one point to another much easier. People build bridges, people build safe houses, people leave vehicles out of nowhere you just find, etc. People leave generators to power up your motorcycle. This network connects people in the online network with other players to help you make your journey much easier. And as well, the gameplay itself starts to get fun. What I mean by gameplay, I mean the walking. The destination from point A to point B gets really fun. You get more weapons, you get more gadgets that make your travels much easier, more fun. And when you encounter these BTs, which are the aliens, these entities, it gets intense. It gets very intense. And you have these BBs, who are these babies that help you actually sense them, help certain people sense the BTs. The story is weird, but I like weird. Alright, I like weird stuff, and I'm really surprised that I really did enjoy Death Stranding a lot. It's a very weird game. I can't really recommend this game because it all depends on the person you are. But I'll honestly just recommend to you to choose if you want to play it or not and determine your own criticism about this game. Some people hate it, some people love it. I'm a guy that likes it. There are problems, there's a lot of problems with Death Stranding, but I could get down to say like, hey, this is one of my top games of this year because of how fucking weird it is. How weird it is that I fucking enjoyed it. Death Stranding is a very unique game, you could say. I really like this game. I like this game. Throughout this entire year, or last year, I've been saying this. We all been saying this. Capcom is back. Capcom has been kicking ass with Resident Evil, Monster Hunter, Devil May Cry, And with Resident Evil 3 Remake right around the corner, it's fucking great. Yeah, I became a Resident Evil fan in the beginning or at the end of 2018 when I played Resident Evil, the first one. I uploaded the Resident Evil playthrough the beginning of next year, somewhere and around that time, to get prepared for Resident Evil 2. I got into the series. I like it, it's cool. I know some of Resident Evil games are not good, 5 and 6 I heard, but 7 did bring back to its roots. 2 also brought it back to its roots, going back to survival horror games, and I like it. Visuals fucking amazing, of course, because with the RE engine they use with Resident Evil 8, I mean, Resident Evil 7, they improved some of the stuff from it, and it looks great. I think what I love about it is that when you go into these dark places, into the police station, any place that's just really dark, the only source of light is your flashlight, and it's very fucking scary. It's creepy. I like it. I don't play that much horror games, but this is a horror game that I actually really did enjoy a lot. And the zombies are a bitch. They don't die in one hit. It's bullshit. They don't die in the head. Bullshit. It's better to avoid these zombies, and that's what the game recommends you to do. So, which adds more to the survival horror game. It's not a very action-packed game. Most of the time, you are going to be avoiding all the zombies, etc. But I think that's what makes it fun. When you run out of ammo, when you run out of herbs, you need to think of a strategy, where to go, what to do next, where can I go to the next location. So it's a very puzzle-heavy game. There's a lot of puzzles here and there, but nothing too difficult. I think all the puzzles are actually kind of fun. And when you figure out, you gotta go to point A to point B. I really did like the game. The gameplay I think is what improved a lot, and I do plan on playing Resident Evil 3 Remake. I know I am gonna finish uploading the rest of Resident Evil 2. I need to upload Claire's route. I have never uploaded it, but I did finish the game when it came out, and Claire and Leon have finished all that. I just did not upload it, mainly because I forgot to upload it because some stuff happened. When I mean some stuff, I mean Devil May Cry. But, you know, I'm going to upload it at the beginning of next year in time for, you know, Resident Evil 3. Or this year, actually. I forgot. It's 2020. Damn. Is it a surprise that this is my number one? Is it really a surprise? I mean, to you guys knew this was coming. So, let's talk about it. Devil May Cry 5 is my game of the year. The number one spot of my top 5 games that I played this year. Because... hey, I love Devil May Cry. Devil May Cry 5 did great with its soundtrack, its gameplay, its visuals, its story. It did really good. Well, the story, you know, I have some problems with the story, but overall, you could enjoy it. It is a very fun game. What I love about this game, that this is a letter to the fans, alright? From the people who waited 11 years for another sequel. They delivered. They delivered with the fan service. They delivered with the gameplay. They made it more fun. It's fucking visuals look fucking amazing. That soundtrack, everything they did in this game, I fucking love it. They did a good job with it. Itsuno did a very good job. He was very confident that it's going to be the best game he ever worked on, the best action game that he's worked on. And I agree, this is the best character action game that we had in quite a while. Of course, there's some other games, but this is an action game. This is a character action game that defines action. It's fucking fun. I've been saying so many good things about Devil May Cry 5 over 2019 that you pretty much all know what my thoughts are, and I just still gotta say it. This exceeds my expectations. It's a really fun game. Looking at the character interactions are fun. You know, seeing the characters talk after so long, seeing new dialogue between the characters, seeing Virgil alive once again, one of the coolest characters, and seeing that he got a new development with V. We got to see new type of faces, new type of personalities between the characters. You know, Nero, Dante, Virgil, we got to see that, and they added new views to the characters that I really do like, characters that I've known for a very long time, and I loved it. I know this game was not nominated for Game of the Year, but I really do think this could have been nominated for Game of the Year. It's a fucking fantastic ass game. The game is short and sweet, and I think that's great about it. A casual fan will have fun with it. And we'll just play it once or twice, still having fun. Now, this is just not me, a fan of the series, saying that this game should be Game of the Year, but I honestly think that it should have been Game of the Year. It's a great game. It's an amazing game. Can I say that again? It's an amazing game, and I really am excited to see what Capcom has in store for Devil May Cry, because they know that this game was a success. This game did amazingly well, so I'm expecting the new Devil May Cry game to come out. I don't know what it will cover. They could do many things. Maybe secretly Capcom is working on DLC. That just made me sad. We all know that's not happening. Because Devil May Cry 5 was such an amazing ride, a fucking good game, and oh my god, it was fucking beautiful. Hope you guys enjoy my top 5 games I played in 2019. 2019 was a good year for gaming. I liked it, you know, Devil May Cry. Oh shit. So hope you guys had a great year on 2019. I am going to try to work a little bit harder now for 2020, especially with videos. I know I didn't upload like a lot in 2019. I did upload a decent amount that was not too much of a, you know, hard work for me because I do have a full-time job. I know I didn't upload a lot of Devil May Cry videos last year, mainly because, you know, most of the time I didn't have too much time to work on Devil May Cry videos. And if I am going to work on a Devil May Cry video, I don't want it to be rushed. I want to take my time. I want to plan it out to see what I'm going to do, edit in a great way that's entertaining. I don't want to put out a video, a rushed video. I don't like doing that. I hate doing rushed videos. I just don't like it. If I don't upload on this day, I don't upload on this day, and mainly because I'm working on something else or I'm tired. But most of the time, I do want to work harder than usual on the videos that I make, especially Devil May Cry. I do have a new series, you could say. Yeah, I guess it's a series, basically that deals with Devil May Cry and my love for Devil May Cry. But you know, I want to put some time into it. I want to plan it out. I do plan on making a DMD walkthrough on Devil May Cry 5 and some other Devil May Cry games, you know, because, you know, Devil May Cry 5 is still great, you know, but there's some other great Devil May Cry games that are still existing, Devil May Cry 1 and 3. So I do plan on making some more videos on that. But overall, I'll try to work harder on these videos. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for a great year last year. And hopefully you guys stick around for 2020. So yeah, my name is Brian, also known as Breno. See you guys next time. Later.